On this episode of Shop Tour Series, we traveled all the way to Mesa, Arizona to meet with Ryan Johnson, the founder of Reach Window Cleaning. This guy has 692 positive 5-star reviews on Google. With 10 trucks out, we've got 12 impactful questions to show you what taking massive action can do for your business. Ryan, let's get started, bro. All right, bro, so you got 10 crews out working right now. First question, because we got 12. One is, who are you? What do you do? What does your business do? And what type of clients do you serve?
Yeah, absolutely, Keith. So we are a window cleaning business. We do Christmas lights and we build and install solar screens. We should do about 1.6 million this year. It's our 5th full year. Typically, we're serving residential. We do a little bit of commercial, but we focus on high-end to middle-end residential.
Bro, question number 2, it's a 2-part question, which is like, what's the most amount of revenue you've done in a year? You said 1.6 million, and I see all of these Christmas lights container. Like, I got into Christmas lights and it was tough for me, but talk about the Christmas lights business, bro. It's amazing.
Yeah, we've scaled it pretty quick, and as you know, it's like super profitable after year 1. So we didn't do our Christmas lights initially in our first couple years. Last year was our 3rd year. We did 560K just in lights alone. The nice thing though is after year 1, you're gonna net over 50% because everything's paid for. We lease the lights out, we own everything. So like all of this material that I own here, that's why we're able to profit so much, because they just go up on houses. If people don't repeat, we just put them on another house.
Dude, I saw a video on your Facebook. You were talking about how you invested in the materials, and first year it's tough, but then you're way more profitable.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because first year you might profit like 20% net, but it should be over 50 after they repeat because the materials are paid for. We charge the same amount.
So you're doing window cleaning, pressure washing, gutter cleaning, and Christmas lights.
So we don't do it. We do a little bit of pressure washing. We don't really have gutters here in Arizona though. So our focus is the window cleaning, Christmas lights, and then we build and install these screens in the summer to help with the Arizona heat.
Oh, nice, bro. What's in here?
This is actually my operations manager's office. So it can get a little bit messy. What we try to do every year is have about 40 to 50,000 feet of pre-prepped lights. So a lot of this has already gone out because we started a few weeks ago. But that's what most of this is. His desk is here, and our guys at the end of the day, they'll come chill here and play some Xbox and stuff like that, just hang out.
Dude, so what is the use? I know this makes sense. I know they're in bins for a reason to organize them, but what's the organization strategy around the bins?
Yeah, so I mean, we do 100-foot strands at a time, so we'll cut out 100 feet. We'll do red, white, it's a common one, red, green, white. Warm white is the most common, so that's why you'll see like the WW, that's for warm white.
Dude, we should do a whole podcast sometime on my podcast, the Untrapped podcast, that and talk about Christmas lights, because I did it, and it was, I could say I failed at it.
Yeah, no, it's there's a right and a wrong way to do it, but it can be super lucrative and just very needed.
I love it, dude. Let's go to, I want to show you this real quick. That's high level. Who designed that, dude? That's amazing.
I can't remember actually who designed it, but yeah, we have actually the whole folder that goes to each of our customers. Like we do this $2,500 in discounts we give to local companies that I worked out with them. And then each customer gets a folder with the sunscreen insert, the Christmas light insert, and then a thing about our referral program right here. Texas Roadhouse gift card referral program, and then our service plans. So that folder goes to every customer. You
said you've been out of the field for a long time, and if you were in the field like all the time, you wouldn't be able to focus on all this marketing and all this strategy.
Oh, absolutely. No, we'd be stuck for sure. I've been out of the field for years, so that's why we've been able to grow and scale, and you just can't grow in the field.
That brings me to question 3. Let's go. Ryan, how did you even come up with the idea for this business, the vision, everything?
Yeah, so I actually just had a buddy up in Utah who he cleaned windows on his own, and he wasn't charging enough. He wasn't really doing it right, but he kind of just told me about it. I was planning to go to school to be a dentist. So I mean, out of high school, that's what I wanted to do, is be a dentist. I got about 6 months into school and hated it. Like, couldn't stand being there. Just felt like it was such a waste of time. Started cleaning windows on the side. So then I quit that. I worked as a busser for 3 days actually at a Mexican food restaurant in my hometown, but I had started cleaning windows and just saw what was possible. I actually found you on YouTube, which is huge for me. I found Josh Latimer, kind of broadened my horizons to what was possible. That's why we moved here to Phoenix and restarted after that, and then grew it from there.
That's how I actually met you, is through Joshua Latimer. He speaks very highly of you, bro. So, was it just an incremental thing, or did you have a big vision right away? Like, was it pain driven, or was it like I want to do this?
You mean on starting, or like the move here?
Like, okay, so you started in a small town, but you moved here because it's a metropolis.
Right.
Did you have the vision for this then?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not what it is now, but I knew that we could build $1 million plus business. I remember I actually wrote down I wanted to build $1 million business within 10 years. And at the time, that felt like this big insurmountable thing. We did it in 3 years. But yeah, so Josh Latimer did this. I don't know if you remember, he did this thing called the Close the Gap workshop.
Yeah.
And he just shared some very simple numbers about like, this is how you figure out how big your business can get in a specific area. So I ran the numbers where I was, and I told my wife that day, like, we have to move. And like literally that weekend, we went and looked at houses that we could rent, and we moved a week after that. So she quit her job, like super grateful for her that she just believed in me. She saw the vision, and we just picked up and moved. Really spent all the money we had just renting that house and just knocking doors, postcards, like just bootstrapped it.
If you are debating and sitting on the fence and taking a massive action that you know you need to take it, bro. This is a prime example, dude. Let's get to question number 4. All right, Ryan, we know that growing a business can be really tough, and you have to grow, and organizing all the moving parts of a business can be hell or it can be heaven. Like, what is the most efficient organization strategy you've found when it comes to organizing your business?
I mean, the first thing is just like personally, I keep everything on Google Calendar, like from specific time with my wife, my children. I'll actually schedule that all out. So that's been huge for me, just like having everything on a calendar. I know what needs to get done and it's already there. I mean, obviously we have CRMs and stuff that help keep our customers organized, but myself and my calendar being organized has been like the biggest game changer for me. And I didn't start that until about a year ago.
So not only it's like business organization, calendaring, but personal family systems.
Yeah,
So it's
absolutely.
all on the calendar.
Yeah, because if not, like, it's hard to be super persistent with it. And like, but if it's on my calendar, hey, I'm going to spend an hour of dedicated time with my kids right now. They don't need a ton of my quantity of time, but they do need my quality time, like phone away, just playing with them. So that's been huge.
When it comes up, do you put it on the calendar immediately, or do you block time to put things on the calendar? Is it like right now it's got to go on?
Yeah, so a week before I do like a weekly planning. So every weekend I go and just schedule it all out. And then if there's gaps, I'll fill that with stuff, or might just be, the to-do list or whatever. But like time with my kids is on my calendar every day.
Boom. Now that's a successful organizational strategy, bro. Question number 5. Bro, what's something that you know now that you wish you knew in the beginning?
Oh, this one's easy, man. Service agreements. Like we launched our service agreement program this year for window cleaning. Since May, we've sold $140K in annual recurring window cleaning. Like if we had done this from the beginning, we'd have over $1 million in just recurring annual work. So I really modeled it after like most pest control companies grow really fast by just getting their clients on an agreement. It's become normal inside of the pest control industry. So my goal, or what I want to do, is normalize it in the window cleaning business, like getting actual contracted value out of our customers and giving them incentives to sign up for it.
Can you give just a super quick example of a service agreement?
Yeah, so absolutely. So we started and we just did like a discounted rate based on our like frequency, but it wasn't working very well. So then we decided to add some incentives. So like, for example, our quarterly plan right now, people get 15% off. We do a free track cleaning 1 time per year, which is huge here in Arizona because tracks get so dusty. And then we do unlimited rain touch-ups. So like between their quarters, if it rains or we get a dust storm, we'll come and touch them up for free. So basically how we pitch this to our customers is your windows are never going to be dirty again because we come and clean them every quarter. And if it rains, like no big deal, we'll just come touch them up for you. So it's been selling like crazy. And then we even incentivize our technicians. We pay our technicians to get the agreement signed, and it's just killing it for us. I wish we would have done it 5 years ago.
Bro, so wipe this problem from your life, customer. You're busy. Sign here, sign up for our thing. We'll take you care of, we'll get you taken care of. Just write the check. We'll solve the problem. It's like the next level, bro. Dude, that was so good. All right, let's go to question number 6. Question number 6, Ryan Johnson. Bro, what are the top 3 books that have impacted your life and your business the most?
Man, that's such a good question because there's just like so many good ones. I'd say one is $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. Just really like opened up my brain to the importance of offers. Like almost no window cleaning business is like actually giving compelling offers. It's like, hey, message us for a free quote. But like if we can start giving away bonuses and freebies, like it's just so much more effective. So that'd probably be number 1. Number 2, I'd say Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell. Just like I've learned that specifically this year as like I've started coaching and just starting to like level up myself, how important and how valuable my time is. So if I can hire people to take dumb tasks off of my plate, that's been huge. And then, oh man, there's so many good ones. I'd say number 3 would be Profit First. I don't even really follow like the whole like 7 or 8 bank accounts or whatever it teaches, but it really helped me understand the importance of like focusing on profit rather than just revenue. And so I don't follow it to a T, but that book has made a huge impact. And I read it early, thankfully.
Dude, I read those 3 books and they're amazing. Love it, bro. Let's go to the next question. Question number 7. What is the number 1 piece of advice you would give to someone who is starting their own service business?
Oh man, such a good question. I'd say just think big. Like I feel like that's a mistake I made early, like in my hometown, as I was thinking so small, like just wanted to replace my job making whatever it was, $14 an hour. But that's why I'm super grateful to have met people like you, Josh Latimer, who helped just like broaden what's possible. And also just understanding it does take time and effort. But like I said before, like I thought it would take 10 years to get to $1 million. We did it year 3. I feel like if I would have understood that, we could have done it in year 2. I mean, really, you can do anything.
So think big. What if somebody has, I don't know, like these, what are they called? Those self-objections, those self-limiting beliefs. Have you had any of those?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, since the beginning, I've had them. But for me, it's been huge to see people that were where I wanted to be. And I paid them for their knowledge or tagged along with them or whatever and helped just, like, you kind of just got to borrow their beliefs if you don't have it yet.
Boom. So you paid people for their knowledge. You got around successful people.
Yep.
Enough said, bro. Let's go to the next question. So you want to help 50 people hit their first million in their service business. Hold on. Let's get to the second part because that's a future question. The second part is what's your big vision, bro?
My big vision is to take Reach to 10 million and cash out, sell it.
Dude, that's epic. Question number 9, bro. This is one of my favorite questions on this series. What is the most fulfilling part of doing what you do? Aside from money, what's the most fulfilling part?
Yeah, so there's so many things. I mean, this kind of has to do with money, but like, for example, my family, my kids, my wife, we just spent a whole month in Hawaii. We actually came home with more money in the bank account than when we left. And I kind of did this as like a trial. Like my coaching business has kind of taken off. I don't spend a bunch of time in Reach anymore. And so I just tried it and it worked. Like everything ran well. I went and spent my 3 kids a whole month in Hawaii, came home, everything went well. So I think that's it. Just like freedom to do what I want when I want.
A whole month in Hawaii, bro. Dude, God bless you, bro.
Thank you.
All right, bro, question number 10. When is the time that you really messed up and how did you handle it?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of shared a little bit earlier, but just the rebrand was super painful that we went through last year. So we had another company with the same name who got the trademark after we were already operating, and then they sued us over that name. So it was awful. I mean, we spent about 80 grand going through a rebrand last year. It's a blessing now because I feel like Reach is a much better brand and we're pretty well known now. But I mean, we were getting like 2,000 searches a month for the old name. So we lost all of that overnight. This was just about a year and a half ago.
So another company had the same name as your business and sued you, and you had to change your whole business and all the branding, and it cost you 80 grand?
Yep. Yeah, I had to rewrap all the trucks and lawyer fees. It added up pretty quickly.
But you did it, bro.
We did it. We made it through. Don't step into that.
Huh?
Well, it's not too pretty.
I almost stepped on a cactus, bro. I ain't from here. Question number 11. So, bro, I watch your videos. I see you've built a very successful service business. You guys are crushing it. You've been through all types of stuff, but you have a higher calling. I see you're coaching other business owners now. And what's an example of someone that you've coached or helped who's had like success?
Yeah, I've had multiple of them. I'm coaching about 20 window cleaners, pressure washers, Christmas light guys right now. Probably a big one it was a small thing, but it was huge to them, is I had this couple that I was coaching. The wife had been watching all their kids. I think they have 4 kids. She had been answering all the phones, and I made him fire her from that job because I knew she was just overwhelmed trying to take care of the kids. He told me she actually cried because I had given him the permission to take that off of her chest, and it was huge for their marriage. So it's like I can help people grow and add revenue or whatever, but stuff like that is really what makes me feel great with what I'm doing.
I've heard behind the scenes of some businesses that like there's people that like they're crying because they're going through some stuff and they need a breakthrough. So you're helping people have breakthroughs, bro.
Absolutely.
I love it. What is in your heart that made you want to start helping others?
Well, I mean, really, it was like, I mean, we've mentioned him before, but like Josh Latimer, other coaches I've had that just helped me see the vision and help me, like I've always been the type of guy that like, if I know what to do, I can go and do it. But I was so naive in the early days, I didn't know what to do. So it's like, I can help people know what to do, and then they can go and do it. And it's the most rewarding, fulfilling thing ever.
Bro, that was a great answer. Let's go to the final question. Question number 12, Ryan Johnson, founder of Reach Window Cleaning. Where can everybody find you on social media, bro?
Yeah, so best place is probably Instagram. I go by Ryan the Window Cleaner. My name's Ryan Johnson on Facebook, so it's really hard to find because there's a million of us. But Ryan the Window Cleaner, Instagram.
Ryan the Window Cleaner, bro. Are you feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, bogged down? I know how you feel. I've been running my landscaping business 13 years, and one of the number one things that helped me was Jobber software. It freed up so much time because everything became digital on my phone. Billing, invoicing, payment collection, you could do it all with Jobber. If you want to try a totally free trial of Jobber software for 2 weeks and get a huge discount with my exclusive link, go to getjobber.com/Kelfus. Just go there and click the link below. Try it. You'll love it.